These boys were drug addicts, they were cultists, they robbed, they killed, their lives was useless to them, and their families, society had even given up on them, but God did not give up on them, even though they were into cultism.
And because of cultism, I started taking drugs, and as a result of the drugs actually killed my conscience. Then it made me venture into stealing, robbing and breaking people's homes, stealing their properties. I no longer had respect for my elders and for people in the society. I lived a carefree life. I always got into trouble. I was always arrested for a lot of atrocities that I committed.
When you now take ice, you can never see sleep in your eyes, and it's called Okurumbe. So at the time when I continued taking that, I now see myself that even after destroying these street lights to take the wire, copper, the iron cable that they laid here, it will not still be enough for me.
Smoking marijuana early. Then from there, alcohol is nothing to me because I used to take alcohol to the class right from primary school. In my bag, you must find alcohol. Then from there, I start taking drugs. Such drugs, which when I start counting their name here, you won't believe that it's me that Walido changed me.
Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." No matter the burden of sin you carry, Jesus can take it away.
So I had an incident where I went to steal. Normally I wasn't supposed to be caught based on how it went. For that situation, I was caught. And right here I was caught, beaten and everything. So in the crowd of people that they were saying, kill him, one he has committed enough, he wanted, because I was actually wanted around the city of Port Harcourt in some communities like, what I have, and 11.
The best way to stop drug addiction, violence, cultism is the renewal of the mindset of young people. The mindset of young people have to be renewed, and the best way to renew their mind is through the Word of God.
God now, through one of our brothers that have passed through Walido, that is why I say big thanks to Walido. The brother came to me and told me, "Divine." I said, "What? What do you want to say?" He said, "No, this place is the place to hear the voice of God. You will be eating the word of God." I said, "Where is it?" He said, "Here in Port Harcourt. When they have a camp in Jos." I told him, No, I'll be going to Jos. Like, if I'm in that Port Harcourt, I will jump first when they will not sing from God. He said, "Okay, let us go." The next day, I packed my load. He said, "Sharp. I said, "No, they will go. Already I'm tired of my life. I was remaining one bag. I'm like a fool that is remaining one bag. So I don't want to die. So I decided to embark on that journey." So when we get to the camp, I now saw many youths, plenty of them. Some are playing baseball, some are.
This is Youth Rescue International Development Organization for our center in Jos. This is not where the vision began, but this is the second apartment we have had, the second facility. We started somewhere along the express road, an environment called Bizidan. And our signboard is still in that building where Youth Rescue started in Jos Plateau State. But this is the next place we have moved to, in Bukuru Locust. This environment is called Bukuru Locust. We are occupying this place. It's a rented facility. We have been here for the past 3-4 years. We have been occupying this place. But recently the Lord just made provision for us. And so we'll be moving to our own property in Jos within a couple of weeks. 8-bedroom apartment, 8-bedroom. The flat itself has 5 bedrooms, and there are 3 boys' quarters behind. We believe with that the vision will be able to accommodate more people in Jos Plateau State, and also do better in the administration of our responsibility over the life of young people who are engaged and involved in drug addiction and cultism and other criminal lifestyle.
The motto of Youth Rescue International Development Organization is "Rescue to rescue others." and they have been very effective in doing this through the lives of those God had rescued by using the organization.
Say I was in the cell there, and they called me that morning, and my family was coming. I was excited. Maybe my sister has come from Lagos to bail me, but unfortunately I did not see my sister. I only saw two young men. They were dressed completely, and I was like, who are these men? Me being desperate to leave the cell, the hospital people asked me, do you know these men? I said, yeah, they are my brothers. But I did not even recognize them because I was anxious to leave the cell. And then the men said, okay. When they left, the brothers now asked me, do I know them? I said, no, I don't know you people, but as long as they want to take me out of here, then I'm fine with you. Then they started telling me, and then it was in the process I recognized that I know one of them. Yes, and then from my community also, he used to be a court member also. And I was shocked when I saw him who he was because I couldn't even recognize him again. And then I heard their testimonies and their life. And then something happened to me there. I said, if these people with this testimony can come here and these people will respect them, then what am I doing? So that was actually how I met Spirit Rescue that day. I won't forget that day. It was on 15th of August 2022.
I got in contact with Jesus Christ through a friend. Manchi is my friend. We used to take drugs together. And Manchi did and 2 years no and but the way God arrested me, that's why I'm happy. Yes, it's simple. It's not hard. I myself, I went and met Manchi. And Manchi told me, say, okay, hey, today I want to tell you that yes, I won't disappoint you in what. Okay, let's go to the classroom. I say, Manchi, no wait, I will come tomorrow. Manchi didn't bother. I by myself, I took my leg and went and met Manchi. And Manchi said, okay, talk. What is it? Are we going to the class? I say yes. First time, second, we talked to and Manchi asked me, I should go and play my teeth. Because by going out, I will still meet with my friends. He thought that the 8 is still in me. I sat down with Manchi. Okay, I started classroom. Manchi said that I'm going to Port Harcourt. But lastly, Manchi said that the Lord told him that this is my time. I'm going to stop everything. I'm going to do my classroom first here in church. In my house, I'm going to help myself. And once I'm happy, I did 3 months before I start. 3 months again in the classroom before I went to the outreach. Now I'm complete 9 months without drugs.
Youth Rescue International Development, for our center, rehabilitate youth involved in cultism and drugs by using only the Word of God. For the Word of God is alive and active, sharper than any double-edged sword. It penetrates even to dividing soul and spirit, joints and marrow. It judges the thoughts and attitudes of the heart.
First of all, I would say there was no kind of medication or whether any type of special treatment because of drug. Maybe let's keep it on a special schedule because it's on drugs. No. And I will also say, all of drugs that died in my life, it's still a mystery to me.
Jesus is the only thing that has taken away the addiction of drugs, the addiction of violence, hatred, wickedness from our life.
I thank God for rescuing me. I thank God for Warido. For me coming to Warido, for them transforming me, leading me to Christ, and as in giving me the mandate for me to also go out there to rescue others.
Specifically, the mandate came from Romans chapter 11, verse 31, where God told me, I showed me mercy, that through the mercy I showed me, others will obtain mercy. And today, thousands of young people all over the world have received mercy, even as God said, through the mercy I have received from Him.
I like us to join, I like us to come forward, men of God, especially pastors, please. Pastors, please. I want us to come and lay hands on them and speak into their lives.
Receive power, receive grace, receive strength. Today is the 13th graduation of Youth Rescue International Development for our center in Jos. We want to appreciate God for making this graduation a success. We are graduating 10 young men, youths who are involved in captivity of drug, of cultism. Their testimonies are mind-blowing, and this shows that actually God has called us and has used us to help these young men to get a new life, which is the life of Jesus Christ.
For over 15 years, God has used this organization to save many youths from drug addiction and gangsterism, but it has not been easy, yet God has been faithful.
Well, we have challenges, but the grace of God is able. And so if anybody wants to be part of what we are doing, the best thing the person can do is actually to provide clothing, because most of the people who rescue are people who their parents have abandoned, their parents have forgotten. Some of them are coming from prison, some of them are coming from the slum, from the bunk. And so if we have clothing for them, it will go a long way. I mean, clothes to wear, shoes, of different sizes, it will go a long way. We also spend so much money taking care of their medications. Like just now, we are operating 2 students. One of them has a swollen in his hand, as a result of drug addiction. The other one has hernia. The operation will take place today. We have just paid money for that operation, and so we need, such support to take care of their medical needs. So you can decide to support Youth Rescue with foodstuffs, and you say every month you bring 2 bags of rice, 3 bags of rice, whether in Jos or in Port Harcourt. It will go a long way. If it is beans, it is gari, if it is tomato, if it is indomie, provisions, whatever you can support Youth Rescue International Development Organization with will be appreciated. And so we need this support for Youth Rescue International. You can come and give them clothes, you can come and give them medications, you can come and support them, financially. We are trusting God that God will raise, well-meaning, individuals all over the world, spirit-filled men, and they'll begin to encourage the organization, in any way, in any capacity they can encourage. Thank you.